Hello everyone, I hope you can hear me. And yeah, we're here just in time for this RTS League round of 8 match between CZ, the players from the Czech Republic, and VN, the Vikingos Nomadas, mostly from Mexico and Spain, so yeah, Spanish speaking countries. And yeah, let's see how this goes in this round of 8 match. It's a best of 5 setup, and the first map will be Continental. Here we are. Let's take a look at the map. This is interesting. We don't get to see Continental played in 3v3 too often. It looks like there are 3 main lands. Here's a big land stretch in the east of the map. Then here we have this big middle island in the middle. Well, obviously. And this part here, oh, that's really separated. That's basically 2 small islands here in the west. So green has basically a private island for himself. That would be VN Dark Knight. And purple has one for himself. That would be Yannick playing for the Czech team. Okay, team distribution. So in the south and yeah, towards the west of the east of the map, we have the CZ team here with Yannick in the very east. Then in the 5 o'clock position or so we have Mango. And then we have Skull in red. Okay, for the VN team, let's start in the very west. We have Hans for Mio, and he's up against Hans as well, so that is same matchup. In the middle, we have Mongols for Confer, and the pocket here was also Mongols. Wow. And Vikings and Vikings, so perfectly mirrored. Let me quickly answer. Yes, on WW. What is it? Twitch TV, Genette AOC. So yeah, I know this might be a bit weird, but there was some confusion with the channels tonight. So many things going on. One streamer streams on a channel he's actually not supposed to, so that changed the entire plan. And yeah, now I am streaming this on my private channel because we don't have any channels left. Doc coming up. The first few players. Ooh, an interesting one. Let me scroll back a little. VN Confer docked. That's the Mongol player, so a Mongol starting with a dock. That's interesting. Since I don't have a co-cast, I'm gonna allow myself to turn on some music. I hope that is okay. Hate listening to myself without any music in the background. So, between the Vikings, and given the situation that this is really easy to wall here between the 2 players, I'm gonna expect some action on the water. They both have docked already. And with the Huns, okay, second dock coming up. It's not so clear. Huns are good on land and water. In the middle, it is actually easy to wall as well. And yeah, it looks like they're both going water. The music is a little loud compared to the game sounds. This should be better now. Yannick clicked up to the feudal age, so that would be player in purple here. Okay, and before the action really begins, I'm gonna get myself a drink really quick. I came home rushing, so yeah, before the feudal action starts, I'm gonna prepare myself for a longer match here. Be right back, guys. Okay, and I'm back. So, Yannick reached feudal age. The first 2 galleys are on their way. There was some flaring going on. Probably just scouted the docks here. Third one is coming up. Yeah, the enemy scout is near. Villager is walled in though. Scout, can you go around there? I don't think so. Nope. If there's anything wrong with the stream, just let me know. I keep an eye on the chat as well. Barracks coming up. Yeah, the Mongol here will have such an awesome fish boom. This is amazing fish here. Let's take a look at the enemy pocket. It's some good fish, but as we can see on these gray dots here on the minimap, it's not comparable to the fish Blue has, and I think that is maybe one of the reasons we don't see Continental played too often in team games, and especially in higher level games. But it's a cool choice. I mean, it could have gone either way, right? Either you're lucky or you're not. And there are no restarts allowed here in the RTS League. Just for, well, if you're not happy with your map or you're not happy with the civilization distribution, then I can't just call it restart. Second stable coming up for blue. We've seen the first stable for mango and teal as well. How is he so far behind? Let's go to mango's point of view. Which buildings did he use to be able to click up to castle? Did he build a market maybe? I am confused. Or did he just delete the blacksmith? I don't know. Anyway, he clicked up. And he has 1 stable so far compared to 2 stables here for blue. Stone walls here early on from green. Let's see how the water fight goes. looks like Yannick is doing pretty good here. And VN Dark Knight is actually a known 2K player. So, yeah, props to Yannick having the advantage here over Dark Knight. And in red we see CZ Skull. He's also a very decent 1v1 player. We've seen him go 2150 on an alternative name, not to say Smurf, right? In team games I'm not sure how experienced he is, but yeah, definitely a strong 1v1 player and also well versed in full random matchups. It's not only Arabia Huns for him. Blue Knights are storming in. These red palisades did not go up yet. Will he pick up the villager? Yes. And there's the red villagers in danger. He needs to pull back the gold miners and these lumberjacks. Villager down here as expected. Teal Knights are coming in. Will he get another vill? No. Yeah. So teal is able to push away blue here, as we've just seen. The fight here on the water still looks more or less even, with maybe a few more units for Yannick. Population though, 62 against 60, so it's not a big difference at all. Might be just a lost scout or a villager, and then you have the 2 population difference already. It looked, to be precise, like a good fight for yellow, but now red is there. Yeah, nothing to win here anymore for yellow. Was it looking up north? Oh nice, blue actually got out some fire ships. And oh, there was a sneak move. Archery range in the land here from red. Transport ship again, so the villager managed to escape there. And now is it gonna be stone walls? Yes. So yellow tried something, got caught, but well, he brought the villager back, lost 175 wood there, not a big deal. These 4 galleys are on low health. Here's a fire ship. Yes, won't be much of a problem. Need some micro. But it's of course annoying and takes time to out micro a fire ship here. And here comes the second one, so these galleys are doomed. Yep. What's going on here? Yeah, red is trying to deny the walls. Good job. Come on. Yeah, without ballistics, these arrows miss so much actually. Confer is housed. He's on 80 population. Teal is on 73. Looking at the chat, hi Blotch. Yeah, as said earlier, this was a very spontaneous thing. One streamer is actually streaming on the wrong channel, so we had to change all our plans, and now I am on my private channel, which I usually never use. Anyway. What's happening here? How did yellow manage to sneak around purple here? I would love to know that. anyway, tech advantage here for purple. 7+2 and the war galley upgrade researched, obviously. And how did this war go down so fast? Did yellow close it? I guess so. Close it, I mean delete it, so that blue can move in. Did they use a transport ship or something? Doesn't really matter. Fact is that teal is here and blue needs to chase him away. It looks like he has the numbers for it. Yeah, and green is gonna lose everything, so it doesn't look too great for VN on the water. So they should maybe try to be more active on land now. Ooh, interesting fight here. Both players seeked the vicinity of the water, and red managed to help out in the beginning, but now he got caught by yellow or by Mio here. And so many holes in these walls makes it really interesting. I thought we were gonna see mainly action on the water due to the stone wall, but no, there's holes everywhere. And transport ships, so the players can bring knights or cav archers here over to the enemy at all times. In 1v1 I actually like Continental, it's a fun map. So, symmetrical situation. Yellow has won the water in the west of the map. In the east here, Yannick has won, and Dark Knight lost pretty much, I think, all of his navy. Does he have any galleys left? Nope, don't think so. Oh god, what did I type? Has to go to another one. Oh, nice raiding here from Teal. Populations 106 and 97 and 65. That is definitely higher than what we can see from VN. That's 89, 69 and 58. Confa is building a castle here in the middle. Yes, there it is. Ooh, a good dog coming up here for... Is that teal? Yes, so mango. We get some more fish. Yeah, he didn't have such a great fish as blue. Is blue trying to save his fishing ships right now? I think so. He went to yellow. Yellow is busy more to the south right now. So purple can actually do some raiding. Yeah, Yannick is playing this awesome. 110 population against 73 for Mio. Confa built a second castle, so we're gonna see a lot of Mangudai, so maybe they will actually try to become strong on land, and yeah, sooner or later the fish will run out, and well, you can maybe bring your ships more to the middle of the map, but usually the fighting is... yeah, you can fight without too much harassment from the water here on Continental. look at that. Vienne is in the score lead. Purple, though, is dominating the water. Cheers. Archery ranges from the Viking player coming up. Mongols in the middle. I don't know why you would get ranges. Maybe for skirmishers against Mangidai. And another castle coming up. Yeah, it will go up. 100%. Yeah. Yannick is starting to sling Mango. I don't know why Mango's staying here with these knights, he's just wasting them really. So this TC here is lost. I don't know why he's building a lumber camp there, that's an ambitious one. He will yeah. I'm pretty sure he will lose all this ground here. Meanwhile on the water, free access to fish for all the CZ players. CZ is leading in score again. We could take a look at the villagers. 49, 115 and 84 for CZ. 95, 109 for Confront Knight. Only Mio is really low on the villager count. Yeah, he's still getting raided by Red here. These Cav archers. Let's go back to the normal view. And I think there's a strong push coming up. Elite Mangidai 8+3, 4+3 range. So that's Bracer Research. Capped Ram, pretty sure we'll see the Siege Ram upgrade as well. And with this one, I'm not sure what to make of it. Arbalest against Mangidai and Siege Rams will die like flies, really. I would have understood skirmishers, but Arbalests don't make too much sense to me. Confa is getting out a few galleys, but yeah, probably just to raid a little. I don't see any purple ships here to defend the fishing ships, so that's probably a good idea. Yannick is slinging to Confa, and here go the first 10 villages or so. First few obelisks going down. Rams moving in. And here on the water, I'm afraid, yeah, well, Yannick did a good job so far, but in the last 5 or 10 minutes, these war galleys on his navy hasn't done too much for him. And look at all the obelisks. They die so fast against Mangidai. Yannick really needs to get up his Mangidai count. Yeah, he needs to clear the area. This university needs to go, this house needs to go. If he can, this barracks and walls, they need to go down, so he can fight in a more open area. And yeah, in an open area with a bigger army, it's a guaranteed win. The back, nothing special happening. Yannick still trying to do something here with his ships. kinda lost track of the green war galleys. No idea where they're going. Is he just trying to mass up here in the north? He could really just sail down here to the western corner and raid as much as he can. It's a lot of fishing ships to destroy. And we can see the drill research has been completed. These rams, Katsuni and Mem would call them Ferraris now, they move so fast. Let me bring back the chat. Yeah, is Teal even making army? Good question. I mean, he has a few castles now, but his Mangudai count is not up there yet if you compare it with Blue. Blue had his castles up so much faster. He built one castle after another, and Mango just recently got them up. He even asked for a sling there. So if CZ loses this, then it's partly because Mango took his time with the castles, I think. And yeah, mistake from Purple to go Imperial. That's true, he could have started his sling way earlier than that, and yeah, pushed the Mongol. I think that is what happened. Here the Viking player Dark Knight is still in Castle Age, and it is obvious that he was slinging Confa. That is just what you do with Vikings in a team game. You go on water in the beginning and then later on you just sling. Yeah, this is nice. And I like the decision to go trebuchets. Mostly we see rams, but against Mangudai I think rams are really a waste. Here he's securing the trebuchets with a castle and his own Mangudai, so a much better choice than siege rams, I think. He's using them to free more space here at the site. I like that a lot. That will allow him to push into purple eventually. Bad move here. Lots of blue Mangudai going down. And some onager shots, as far as I can see. So yeah, really bad fight here for blue. These onagers really worked well there for Mango. CZ is in the lead again. I wonder, is this a double sling actually? I'm gonna go to Mio's point of view. Is he still slinging, or what is he actually doing? He wants to contribute some light cavalry in the middle. I haven't seen any so far. Yeah, it looks like Mango can push this back. Confa lost so many Mangudai here for nothing. I don't know why he went forward. He could have just stayed here at the side, next to the castle, waiting for his trebuchets to take out the next few buildings. Why on earth did he go in front of his own castle there? On the water, let's see, can Dark Knight defeat the navy here from Yannick? Looks like it. Still in Castle Age, right? No chemistry, no bracer, but half the ships are not doing anything, they're just firing at this house. And here comes the counter push. Some siege rams, more and more Mangudai. Skirmishers now, as I said earlier, I like that decision. Skirmishers are such a much better idea than arbalists here. Now the question is, can Dark Knight do something with this navy? He is in Imperial Age now, obviously. He has the Galleon and Bracer upgrade. markets coming up from Mio. And all this time we were on Mio's point of view and he is not slinging. So if he's not slinging, then what is he doing really? Still on 150 pop. He was behind in population the entire game. I guess we'll have to check later. Maybe he was slinging a couple of minutes ago and I just missed it, so don't want to call anything too early here. Big fight now. With the Mongol light cavalry from Conquerors with their extra HP. And Seedram just melt against fully upgraded Mangudai. But Red is pushing on the other side, so maybe for Mango this wasn't the best of fights, but Red had a nice success here, took down the castle, fought down from a hill, still has the hill bonus here, which is nice. The rams here should soak up some damage against the Mangudai and skirmishers. This allows Teal again to come back. It's basically 2v1, because everything Mio has here is a couple of skirms. And yeah, the Mangudai are in front of the rams now. Makes it much easier to do damage to the castle. It's still 4 rams doing damage. Yeah, castle will go down. Very likely. Will he try to repair it? Even no. Just wants to get out of there now. The train is rolling. Gonna be really hard for VN to stop CZ now. Looking at the chat, VN have a better trade. Is that true? Where should the trade go along? Yeah, if Confer deleted his walls here and Mio could delete the blacksmith and these walls, then they would have a pretty nice trade, but here this is a bad choke point. You can't have an entire trade route streaming through this tiny area here. Skull build a castle. It's taking down castle here. Actually want to know what Skull is doing. Haven't paid too much attention to him lately. Ah, here's a castle in the back. Defending the trade probably. Oh, but don't build a lumber camp right in front of the market. Bad idea. Could have just continued here or here. Yannick wants to push into Dark Knight. Some barracks coming up. Barracks against Vikings though doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, he should expect skirmishers or obelisks. Massing a lot of army there. Looking at the chat again, yeah, you are right. VN have a much better trade than the CZ, obviously, because the trade route for CZ is just terrible. Here and there's this long stretch of water that separates the island. Then another big one here. Let me follow. Oh boy, yeah. The trade cards need to go up very much north, almost to the middle of the map. Fighting is taking place here, and the trade is going through here, so yeah. not ideal. And this looks like a very good fight here for Vienne. A lot of light cavalry. That includes the hussars here for Vienne on the field. I don't see much army left from Teal. What does Red still have? No, Red is not doing much anymore. Yep, I think Red lost almost everything here, and so did Teal. How is it going for Purple? Oh, now that's obviously an interesting one. Swordsmen against skirmishers, that's a good idea, obviously. If it's just skirmishers here and no arbalests, then these swordsmen can actually do well. With the Megidai helping out. That's why Teal lost the fight in the middle so bad. He sent quite a few of his Megidai over to green. Oh, hill bonus for blue. Why is Mango fighting this? He's on a lower level. Still, it seems like he has a lot of numbers. And maybe some skirmishers here from Yannick helped. Seems like a very even fight. Now, but blue is gonna take it. Not much left for blue, but still, enemy army is dead. Just heard a trebuchet, here it is. If this castle here falls, then the trade is completely unprotected, and there's already hussars from Mio there in yellow. Blue sending his units, so the trade for CZ is pretty much dead. I would even consider water trade, even if it's the least efficient thing you can imagine in such a situation with such a bad map. Trade cogs might be the only option, really. So let's check Skull, for example. If he was trading on water with this markets here, he would get 49 gold. On the land trade, he would get easily 100 gold for this distance. So, and trade cogs are not particularly fast either, but if it's the only option, it's better than nothing, I guess. And Red is trying to wall this. Still units blocking this one tile. Castle is down, trebuchets have moved on already. Push here got defended, and green might actually use his units now to counter push. And all this time the trade is going pretty well actually for Vienne. Is there a drop? I hope not. Probably just a pause, so don't panic. Can take a look at the time, because I actually have to leave sooner or later. Yeah, I definitely have to leave in like an hour. Yeah, I'm just waiting here for something to happen, either for the game to continue after the pause. Yes, there it is. blue is asking to open. And these yellow trebuchets, they are targeting the castle. They could, or let's better say should, destroy the walls here. Okay, now there's 3 tiles open at least. Much easier to go in and out. Oh, but that was a good snipe here. Trebuchets went down. And yeah, this is all the game chat from the pause, I guess. Oh, someone dropped. Continue the game. It looks like a drop. Yep, so let's go back.